Listen, I've read all the blogs, I've watched all the TV shows, and it's the same story year in and year out. My fantasy football team always sucks. But not this year, no. Things are gonna be different this year. I think Albert Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the same over and over and expecting different to happen in the end or something like that. I'm gonna do the exact opposite of everything that I've been doing for the past couple years, which should mean my team should kill it. So here it is, my can't fail fantasy football tips. And don't worry, you can thank me when you win the championship. Make sure all of your players have the same bye week. Hate having to worry about setting your roster lineup to account for all those players that are out on a bye? Don't. This gives you and your fantasy team a 1-week vacation during the season. Because you need a break too. We all know how grueling fantasy football could be. Plus, a 1-week forfeit to a team full of ballers like yours don't mean anyway. Besides, now you can be super lazy and not have to change your lineup for the rest of the season. Draft a defense or a kicker in the first round. So what's the most common thing in football other than Bill Belichick looking like he hates his life? Injuries. And what are the 2 spots in fantasy football that are basically injury-proof? Kicker and defense. See where I'm going with this one? I mean, 1, you can't IR an entire defense, and 2, the only thing kickers really have to worry about is straining themselves too much in the bathroom after the pregame meal. I mean, it's just logical. How can you guarantee that you won't lose your first-round pick to an injury? Bam. There you go. The waiver wire is for... Listen, you need to be loyal to your squad if you want to reap the benefits in the end. You need to be the ride or die for your team. Plus, you don't want to drop a player and then watch him become the league MVP for the rest of the season. You can't handle that kind of pain. Trust me. So don't doubt your picks. Because basically playing the waiver wire is just making the statement that you had no clue what you were doing during the draft. Draft players with your heart, not your head. I mean, you don't want to have to root against your favorite team because of fantasy football reasons. I mean, what kind of disloyal son of a are you? You gonna sell out your favorite team just because you want some bragging rights against Ed from accounting? Draft all of your players from your favorite team. This way, your cheering motives are aligned. And if your favorite team wins, you win. Also, this solves that whole bye week thing too. Just hopefully your favorite team doesn't suck. Draft as many rookies as possible. Listen, there's a reason why college dropout all over the life of Pablo. It's because Kanye was broke when he did college dropout. Dude was starving. You don't want to draft any life of Pablos. You want to draft college dropouts. You get the metaphor? No? Me neither. Next. Look to draft players coming off of huge injuries. Players just shattered his femur last season? Draft them. Bones grow back even stronger. Your guy's leg ripped out of its hip socket, now he's got a bionic hip? Who the doesn't want to have Cyborg on their team? Think about it. Your team just basically leveled up their Madden value by laying in a hospital bed. Score. And there you have it. You follow these steps, you're pretty much guaranteed a championship. And feel free to send any thank you gifts or money to P.O. Box 1